Hiya Cygnets, hi Goslings, me again. I've popped back on here to read you another bedtime story as I heard some of you were enjoying it. I have chosen Guess How Much I Love You this time, as this is another one of my favourite stories. So I hope you enjoy it. Little Nut Brown Hare, who was going to bed, held on tight to Big Nut Brown Hare's very long ears. He wanted to be sure that Big Nut Brown Hare was listening. "Guess how much I love you," he said. "Oh, I don't think I could guess that," said Big Nut Brown Hare. "This much," said Little Nut Brown Hare, stretching out his arms as wide as they could go. Big Nut Brown Hare had even longer arms. "But I love you this much," he said. That is a lot, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. "I love you as high as I can reach," said Little Nut Brown Hare. You see, he's reaching up very tall. "I love you as high as I can reach," said Big Nut Brown Hare. "That is quite high," thought Little Nut Brown Hare. "I wish I had arms like that." "Ask your grown-up, why do you think he hasn't got arms as long as him? What's different about him?" So let's have a little look back. What's different about this little bunny rabbit to this one? Can you tell your grown-up what you think the answer might be? Then Little Nut Brown Hare had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up the tree trunk with his feet. "I love you all the way up to my toes," he said. "And I love you all the way up to your toes," said Big Nut Brown Hare, swinging him up over his head. "I love you as high as I can hop," laughed Little Nut Brown Hare, bouncing up and down. "But I love you as high as I can hop," smiled Big Nut Brown Hare, and he hopped so high that his ears touched the branches above. Can you see? They bumped into the branches. Uh-oh. "That's good hopping," thought Little Nut Brown Hare. "I wish I could hop like that." "I love you all the way down to the lane as far as the river," cried Little Nut Brown Hare. "And I love you across the river, over the hills," said the Big Nut Brown Hare. "That's very far," thought Little Nut Brown Hare. He was almost too sleepy to think any more. Then he looked beyond the thorn bushes, out into the big dark night. Nothing could be further than the sky. Can you see what this is, children? Have a little look, tell your grown-up. "I love you right up to the moon," he said, and he closed his eyes. "Oh, that's far," said Big Nut Brown Hare, sorry. "That is very far." Big Nut Brown Hare settled Little Nut Brown Hare into his bed of leaves. He leaned over and kissed him good night. Then he lay down close by and whispered with a smile, "I love you right up to the top of the moon and back." That was a really lovely story, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully see you all soon.